Hello, Kraken fans! And it is time for another game of Kraken Baseball, Game 3 of the regular season. 3% of the way done at the end of today's episode, and, you know, we'll be doing some stuff. I had not thought about doing this before, but I was randomly looking at good value players and saw Ryker Farrell. Now, 33-year-old left-handed bat, not a building block for the future. He has a kind of useless trait because he's got 69 speed and the stealer trait, but he's got a very, very good glove, a serviceable bat, and a reasonable arm. Now, why I'm making this move is that we currently do not have much of anything in the way of backups to the infield of Corbin Hansen and Corley Lee. We obviously have Emmett Whitney, but he's playing third base on a day-to-day basis, and I'm not really keen on the defensive aspects of Philip Ventura. Now, I was thinking about this. We want to keep Ventura because he's the only third baseman, but we have other first base options. We have Small McLean can play first base. We have Kaysen Hernandez. We have Daxton Trejo. All can back up Atlas Roach. And that means that Zane Booker, who's a pretty good player, would be a possible move to get rid of. It only saves us 6 million or 0.6 million. So it's not going to help us a lot in the financial area, but I think it's a good move. So welcome to the team, Ryker Farrell. Does hurt us a little bit from a pinch hitting situation, but I just don't think we were going to get a lot of value out of Zane Booker. And Farrell does actually address a need of ours. And we're going to give him a debut. We're going to put him into the lineup in place of a struggling Corbin Hansen in today's game. So Farrell's going to play secondary position here. Probably not going to bat there, though. Let's see here. Pull up the roster here real quick. Where does his bat kind of fit? Because his contact is the worst on the team. So he's a back of the order kind of guy. Could do Corley Cherry in his spot. Probably more likely, though, Emmett Whitney is the answer. So let's go and work the lineup. Whitney's going to come up to the number 2 spot. And in his debut, Ryker Farrell's going to move to the back of the lineup. There we go. And let's get into the game. I keep forgetting I can actually set the lineup here when I do watch game. I really should take advantage of that more. Here we go. Krakens versus Cloud Cobras. Game 3 of the series. We are up 2-0. Doing a great job. Our offensive numbers are good, so I think picking up Ryker Farrell actually is going to be a good idea. Anyways, here we go. Orbit Painter to lead off. He is struggling, and struggling badly in the leadoff role. Triple ones across the board. No home runs, no RBIs, and a bloop into right center field. And Uber Ponce comes down with the ball. Emmett Whitney, 250 batting average, 1 home run, 3 RBIs to his credit this season. 1-1 from pitcher Millfield. Field is a good velocity pitcher and has good accuracy, but not a lot of junk. But Mark Veneman makes the play. Atlas Roach coming up. Bonus contact versus right-handers for Field. Or for Roach. 0-1. 1-1. 1-2. Still have not seen the debut of Daxton Trejo yet. Hopefully we see him as a pinch hitter today. Ripped foul by Roach. The 2-2. Sprayed into left field and into the glove of Navy Shaw, the shortstop. Thea Preline versus Veranda Richards and Turf Beal. By the way, some new microphone settings today. Let me know if you like them. This is the FM Logitech Blue Sherpa broadcasting mode. Not sure if we'll see anything real different. The high off-speed work of Amortiz Dupol Long fly ball. Swell McLean's got it. Brings up Veranda Richards. Still very weird that Veranda Richards is a first baseman in this league right now. An excellent outfielder. Kind of being misused, but I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do. And an early base hit. Center fielder Turf Beal stepping up. I swear there is a player named Turf Beal in the Twitch series I'm doing, the Mean Machine. 1-1. And single through the infield there past Ryker Farrell. Not a good start for Amortiz Dupol. Mark Vieneman steps in. Vieneman is a absolute cracker, power hitter. You're very much Adam Dunn archetype, Mark Reynolds sort of deal. And a 4-pitch walk loads the bases. Come on, Dupol, you got to shake this off. Navy Shaw. This is where the offense kind of starts to struggle for the Cobras. They don't have much past that first 4. Navy Shaw is the guy they're kind of hoping to step into that void of the number 5 hitter. But he's hit 143 so far. 3-1 from Dupol. Making a full count on a foul ball. And another foul. Dupol up to 19 pitches in the inning. Make it 20. So not a good inning from Dupol, even if she escapes without a run given up. Deep fly ball. And gone. Grand slam home run, Navy Shaw. I said the lineup lacked some teeth in the number 5 back spots, but Navy Shaw doing his best to prove that wrong. 438. Deep fly ball. Carson Tucker, who's a guy I think they need to make a lot more use of. Kind of fits in that same mold as Vieneman that we were talking about before. A lot of power, not a lot of contact necessarily. Or like Cherry makes the play. Uber Ponce, yet to record a hit this season. The right fielder will need to step up if this Cobras team is going to compete. And that will help. Swell McLean with a bobble out there, but no error. And a really bad start right now for Amortiz Dupol. We kind of saw this in the debut with Vinnie Forrest as well. And things have been not great since. Maximiliano Fair had a great start, but that's been about it. Space stealing opportunity and gunned down by Rowan Hancock, who will be due up this inning. Swell McLean and Bunny Bartlett also coming up. McLean hitting 500 despite a lack of RBIs. We'll need some punishment here from, there we are. And that's over a 500 batting average for McLean, who is going for 2. May go for 3. Going for the trip. And a leadoff triple from Swell McLean. Rowan Hancock with a chance to get his 7th RBI of the season. That would be a big deal. And we know the pressure is on him with the acquisition of Daxton Trejo to play behind him. There it is. McLean comes home. RBI single for Rowan Hancock. Bunny Bartlett next up. Bartlett's had a pretty good season. The Byron Dirksen ninja stance here for the right fielder. Ball 2 from Millfield. Make it strike 1, just catching the bottom of the strike zone. And evened up on a foul ball. Slow roller, that's a double play ball. No, they don't try for it. They'll take the first out, retiring Bartlett at first. Coraline Cherry. Coraline Cherry, pardon me. Hitting 7th today. Taking ball 1. Ball 2. High fly ball. Into left field. I don't think Hancock will advance off that. And that brings up the debuting Ryker Farrell, the left-handed second baseman today. Not a great bat. We know this. He's here for defensive acumen and depth. But if we can get good batting from Ryker Farrell, that will help out. Ball 3, 3-1. Make it a full count from Millfield. Fouled off. Farrell making him work for this one. And up the middle, Navy Shaw, the grand slam, and now a great defensive play in the hole at shortstop. Making the play. We get a run on the board, but it is 4-1 Cobras. Brings up the catcher, Graceland Plum. Face Dupole. Really need Dupole to step up here in the second inning and get this going because the pitch count is high. When you're into 30 pitches in the second inning with just one out, it's a problem. And here is Millfield. Surprisingly good hitting pitcher, Millfield. You gotta like that power and contact numbers, but Emmett Whitney with the play. Brings up Thea Preline. Back to the top of the order. Ball 1. Ball 2. Fouled off. And a single up the middle. Another hit off of Dupole. Brings up Veranda Richards. Hitting a 3-3 on the season. Takes ball 1. Takes ball 2. Richards will be an interesting free agent in the offseason if that happens. Because, like I said, there's a lot... I feel like there's a lot more use for this player as a stolen base comes in there for Thea Preline than is currently being used. Full count to Richards. And a free pass issued by Dupole. Turf Beal. Locked in. On a bit of a hot streak. Average up to a 3-3. 1-1. 2-1. And it gets past Ryker Farrell into right field. Bunny Bartlett's arm tested and comes up wanting. 5-1. Brings up Mark Veenman. Checking over at first base. Dupole throwing ball 1. And a smacker into foul territory as well. 1-1. Stolen base attempt. They have been very willing to try to steal against Rowan Hancock today. They are 2 for 3 at it. Makes sense. Dupole's a low velocity pitcher. High fly ball. Dupole calls for it. And makes the play in foul territory. So a strikeout back run for the Cobras restores a lead. MRT's Dupole steps in. No pinch hitter. This would suggest that Dupole is going to pitch the third inning. We know the bullpen is not a strength of ours, so this is not terribly surprising that we wouldn't turn to it this early. Dupole with a fly ball. And take it in. Orbit Painter. This is the real concern for this team. I mean, it's only 3 games into the season, but the struggles of Orbit Painter, which continue, are very distressing for the Krakens. Emmett Whitney stepping up. The hero of the season opener has been fairly quiet since. Ground ball. Praline's got it and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. Navy Shaw, Carson Tucker, and Uber Ponce due up against Amaratis Dupole. Now batting, the shortstop. Fresh off of a grand slam is Navy Shaw. High fly ball into center field. Orbit Painter makes the play. Carson Tucker. High fly ball. Might go. Back at the wall for Painter, and he can only watch. Second long ball of the game for the Cobras. This one's a solo shot. Tucker's second of the season. Brings up Uber Ponce. Why is Uber Ponce tense? Finally opened up his account at the Bank of Hits. Moving to a 143 batting average. 3-1. Not getting much of a high strike zone here from the umpire. And Ponce takes a stroll down to first base. Graceland Plum. Take strike one from Dupole. High fly ball. Left center field. McLean calls off Painter and makes the play. Millfield, the pitcher. Honestly, if you have a pitcher that can hit like this as a starter, this is a weapon for the team because they don't need to look towards pinch hitting much. He's had 2 quality at-bats, and Orbit Painter makes the retirement. Atlas Roach, Swell McLean, and Rowan Hancock do up.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Atlas Roach. Taking ball 1. Strike 1. Before lining it right at Navy Shaw.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Swell McLean. Batting average up to 556. Take strike 1. Strike 2. And a busy inning for Navy Shaw. Makes the second play and the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Rowan Hancock. Pretty dominant part of the lineup with Swell McLean and Rowan Hancock. The question is, what will the rest of this team... When will the secondary offense come into play? 2 and a strikeout for Hancock. Millfield continues to roll. Back to the top of the lineup for Thea Preline, Veranda Richards, and Turf Beal. It's the 3rd time through the order. I think Dupole has to be on a short leash at this point. High fly ball. Right center field. Bunny Bartlett at the track gets it. Veranda Richards, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Strike 1 from Dupole. Ball 1. Fly ball into foul territory. And Roach has got it. Turf Beal.
Number 58.
Taking high and away. High and center. Strike 1 on the curve. Ball 1. Or ball 3. Full count. Hot fly into foul territory. Atlas Roach will make the play. And it will be Bunny Bartlett, Coraline Cherry, and Ryker Farrell due up in the top of the 5th. If the comeback's going to come, it's probably got to start somewhere around now against Millfield, who's pitching very well. Allowing just 2 hits and a single run so far in 4 innings of work. 1 strikeout. 3-1 to Bartlett. And a free pass for Bunny Bartlett.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Brings up Coraline Cherry. Hitting a $125 on the season. Early days yet, early days. And a base hit up the middle. Brings up Ryker Farrell, the free agent signee, the promoted for AAA player to replace Zane Booker. Getting a start in place of Corbin Hansen at second base. Ground ball. Richards makes the play. And Farrell does leg it out. Need a pinch hit here. Need a pinch hit. There we go. Daxton Trejo. There's the man. Power against righties for Trejo. Millfield. 2-0. This is the first at-bat of the season since being signed as a free agent for Trejo. And the backup catcher hits into a double play. Decent at-bat, though. Newt Pecorino entering the game. He has had some up-and-down moments this season. Veenman and Shaw will lead off. Left-hander Pecorino. 18 ERA. That tells the story. And a 3.00 whip. Strike one to Veenman. Ground ball. Emmett Whitney makes the out. So another lackluster start for the Kraken rotation. Just 4 innings out of Emeritus Dupol. And you could argue that was a generous 4-inning outing. 2-1. Just past Emmett Whitney at third base and into left field. That'll be at least a double. For Navy Shaw, who's having a great game. Both defensively and offensively, Navy Shaw has been the cracker. And we get lefty-lefty matchup here with Carson Tucker. Just foul. Fouled off again. 1-2 from Pecorino once again. Pecorino is a kind of just a okay all-around pitcher. And strikes out Tucker. His 3rd K of the season. Brings up Uber Potts. Very left. Both these teams very left-handed. Kind of bizarrely so. In the lineup. 2 strikes. 0-2 from Pecorino. And the strikeout. That's the one thing Pecorino's got going for him. He's got a high strikeout rate. Orbit Painter, Emmett Whitney, and Atlas Roach do up against Millfield.
The center fielder, number 32.
Orbit Painter. Leading off here. Still struggling this season. Takes ball 1 from Field. Field is locked in, but approaching the end of what you would think his pitch count would be. High fly ball from Painter to the wall. And Turf Beal has got it. Center fielder to center fielder. Emmett Whitney stepping in. Taking ball 1. Grounder to Veranda Richards. 2 down. Atlas Roach at the plate. Takes strike 1. Takes ball 1. Takes ball 2. Smacked into right center. Good piece of hitting from Atlas Roach. That'll be a double. And for just the 3rd time today, the Krakens have a runner in scoring position for Swell McLean, who bizarrely has no RBIs this season. Which is not, again, early days, but it's a bit strange to see a number 4 hitter have a 500 batting average and no RBIs. 3-1. Make it a walk. That'll put 2 on for Rowan Hancock, who does have the RBI today. Smoke down the middle. Will they gamble? They will. No, they decide not to. Bunny Bartlett, bases juiced. Chance to cut this lead to 1 with 1 swing of the bat, potentially. Don't blame them for not trying. Atlas Roach is not a great base runner. 2-1. Make it 3-1. And the full count to Bartlett. Runners go, and Bartlett hits it into the outfield. That'll score Roach. That'll score Swell McLean. 2-run RBI single for Bunny Bartlett. And suddenly it's a 3-run game. Runners on the corners for Coralie Cherry. Grounder to Navy Shaw. And Navy Shaw continues to have a defining performance. Gracelyn Plum, Millfield, and Thea Preline do up against Newt Pecorino, who's recovered his mojo. Got his ERA down to 9. Whip is down to 2. Ground ball to Roach. Makes the play. Millfield. So it looks like he will get a 7th inning, despite the fact that he is starting to struggle on the hill. Field also just a quality hitter, not necessarily a guy you'd pinch hit for. Fly ball. Atlas Roach. Got it.
Now batting,
Thea Preline steps in.
27.
Again, not really sure what the deal with their corner infield situation with this team is. You got Preline, a first baseman, playing third. You've got outfielder Veranda Richards at first. It's a bit weird. Pecorino gives up a walk. Brings up Richards. That is it for Pecorino. Warren Middleman entering the game. Bit of a surprise move as we had a lefty-lefty matchup. And Middleman instantly gets lit the fuck up. Veranda Richards going deep. 2-run home run. And if you thought the comeback was alive, I don't know what to tell you. Brings up Turf Beal. Hitting 375 on the season. Ground ball to Atlas Roach, who makes the play. Ryker Farrell, Warren Middleman, and Orbit Painter. This is the other thing that doesn't really make any sense, is you did have the pitcher spot coming up. One would think you'd want to pinch hit here. Millfield is done. Trinket Colombo into the game. Interesting. Colombo's a quality reliever, but off to a rough start on the season. ERA of 15. Working to Ryker Farrell. High fly ball. Beal tracking it back and makes the play. Will it be Middleman or pinch hitter? Pinch hitter. Corbin Hansen into the game. It's supposed to be Hansen's day off, but he is into the ball game. Could have done a double swap to bring him in when the pitcher came in, and maybe replace Coralie Cherry. Fly ball into the glove of Thea Preline. Orbit Painter. It's never good when your leadoff hitter is down to sub 100 batting average. Oh, come on! That was just some cruel fate as Fats Precious comes into the game out of the pen. The Kraken bullpen being stretched today. Mark Veenan, Navy Shaw, and Carson Tucker, heart of the order. Veenan struggling here early this season. Fats Precious had a quality start to the season, though, it must be said. 0 ERA, whip under 1. Doing some excellent work. And strike 2 for a full count to Veenman, who fouls off the 6th pitch. And the 7th pitch. And the K. There it is. Veenman sits down. Continues his struggles. Navy Shaw, 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Having an excellent game. 1-1 from Precious. High fly ball into foul territory. And a souvenir for the Cobra fans.
That's inside.
High fly ball into left field. Tracking it is Swell McLean. Makes the play. Carson Tucker had that solo home run, but not a ton since. Ball 1. Ball 2, 2-1. Not the inning they wanted from Precious. It's a 3-up, 3-down. but it is one that he had to throw 17 pitches to get it done. Whitney, Roach, and McLean due up. Top of the 8th.
The third baseman.
Whitney 0 for 3 with a 182 batting average.
Nope, high.
This will probably be Colombo's final inning, one would think. Unless they want to ride her all the way through this game. 2-2. Whitney lifts it into center field. But unless... Oh, it does! I was going to say, unless it gets over the head of Turf Beal, that's going to be nothing. But it did. Whitney with a double.
Now batting.
Atlas Roach.
Number 3.
The RBI dud engaged. But contact versus right-handers as well. Just an interesting development that Roach has got that RBI dud. That panic. And, oh, well, Navy Shaw with his first mistake of the day.
Now batting.
And it puts runners on the corner with nobody out for Swell McLean. Time to get that first RBI, Swell. Colombo is tense.
That's inside.
Ball 1. And Praline with the play. Snake bitten with runners in scoring position continues. Rowan Hancock stepping up. Takes ball 1.
Ball inside.
Takes ball 2.
That's up.
Ball 3. This might be an intentional walk scenario. Yep. They'll walk the bases loaded.
Now batting.
And ask Bunny Bartlett, who had a 2-run single last time up, to make him pay.
Outside.
Ball 1 from Trinket Colombo. Strike 1. Strike 2. High fly ball into right field. Uber Ponce calling for it. That should send Emmett Whitney home, though. And he will score, and it is 8-4 for the Cobras. Coralie Cherry. Replacement at first base will be Prince Longbottom. And Corbin Tamayo entering the game. Veeman's also out. Maximus White into the game. Interesting move. Cherry grounds to Praline, and that will end the inning. Uber Potts, Graceland Plum, and Maximus White due up. There is Potts. Swell McLean moving to first base, and Prince Longbottom out into left field. Big stab from Coraline Cherry, but can't get the throw. Potts is on. Graceland Plum. Taking strike 1. Strike 2. Pressure's starting to wear down. Might be the last inning we need, though. Single, though, from Plum. Looking not great. Maximus White. Yeah, got some decent, for a bench player, hitting numbers. And again, through that third base shortstop gap, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. They have Praline with a huge chance to drive a run home. Strikeout from Precious is really the only good outcome right now, or a pop out into the infield. Anything else, we'll see the runners run, and I'm sure score. There is a pop out. Infield fly. Emmett Whitney will bring it down. And that's 1 down. Veranda Richards, last time up, had the big home run. And Fats Precious defend that ERA. Taking strike 1. Strike 2. Ground ball to Coraline Cherry to Ryker Farrell, and Swell McLean double play. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty here. Top of 9. Ryker Farrell, Fats Precious, and Orbit Painter. Probably a pinch hitter for Precious coming in. Ryker Farrell 0 for 3 in his debut. Foul ball. Still have Kaysen Hernandez on the bench. Ball 1, as well as Ventura. High fly ball. Deep center field. Gone! Ryker Farrell with the solo run home run. Getting something going here at least. 420 feet. Farrell's first RBI of the season. First hit of the season as well.
Now batting, the pitcher.
That's Precious due up. I was going to say it. Philip Ventura in to pinch hit.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
That's outside.
Ball 2 to Ventura.
Up the plate.
Ball 3. 3-1, the 3-0 and a 4-pitch walk. Ventura will take a trot down to first base.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Orbit Painter.
32.
Be a hell of a time for him to break out here. Batting average is down to a paltry .077 for the leadoff hitter. High fly ball. Navy Shaw under it. And records the first out.
Now batting, the third
Emmett
baseman.
Whitney.
Now base runner.
Kason Hernandez into pinch run for Ventura.
Ball inside.
Getting pretty much the entire bench involved here today.
Nope, high.
2-0 to Whitney.
Straight.
Make it a 2-1. Fly ball into right field. It lands. Hernandez is going for third. And he'll get in there without a challenge.
Now batting, the
Prince
left
Longbottom's
fielder,
first at
number
bat.
4.
Since entering the game to replace
That's outside.
Atlas Roach.
Straight.
Take strike 1.
Straight.
Strike 2 from Corbin Tamayo.
Foul ball.
Foul back into the seats. Single. Yeah, Hernandez will score on that. And it's a 2-run ball game.
Now batting.
Go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Swell McLean. Tamayo's accuracy is looking bad right now. Could be a chance to really make him pay. 2-0. Hancock on deck. Wild pitch. No one advances. Good reactions from Graceland Plum.
Strike.
Strike 1 from Tamayo.
Ball 4.
And a ball 4 and an out of play. So the
Now
base is
batting,
juiced.
the catcher.
Rowan Hancock, who's had a big season so far,
That's outside.
stepping up. Can he deliver
That's
here in the top of the 9th inning? And it's off the face of the second baseman. They'll get one, but a run will score.
Now batting, the right
Bunny
fielder.
Bartlett with a chance.
Now pitching.
Brooks Corvette in. He's been beaten up a little bit this series.
Straight.
Bunny Bartlett with a chance to tie the ball game. And maybe even give the Krakens their first lead of the day. I don't think that'll work. Veranda Richards makes the play and ends the game. A heck of a late effort from the Krakens, putting 3 up in the 9th inning, but they come up short, losing 8-7. Multi-hit games for Emmett Whitney and Rowan Hancock. On the opposing side, Navy Shaw, the big hero, with a grand slam home run. Uber Potts, Turf Beal, and Veranda Richards also trapping in with multiple hits, and a home run from Carson Tucker. And the bullpen did a pretty fantastic job, honestly, for the Krakens. But it was not enough to overcome the 6 runs that Amortiz Dupol spotted the opponents. Millfield gets the win. And the save to Brooks Corvette. 3 stars, Navy Shaw, Veranda Richards, and Bunny Bartlett. Well, interesting days for the Krakens. They take their first loss of the season. Let's have a look at the simulation action. Steel Vipers beating the Smoke Jaguars to remain undefeated. Ghost Bears as well, defeating the Jade Falcons. Snow Ravens losing Barack. That's their first loss. Blood Spirits and taking out the Fire Mandrills. And a big offensive outpouring from the Coyotes to get them over the Wolves. And the Ice Hellions getting a win. Diamond Sharks and Hills Horses. Diamond Sharks' first win of the season. And the Nova Cats also win. So 3 undefeated teams left. And 4 teams with no wins to their name. Henley Shit will start the next game. We've not seen her work, so we'll work that one through along with TD Tran for the Cobras. Not really much to talk about in player development. We only have 148,000 funds. Not really much coming up so far to really emphasize the need to go for it as well. We have some free agency news. Killian McGee has been signed to replace Noah King of the Jade Falcons. It's a big acquisition of Noah King. Very good player, high contact, decent pop at his bat, good bat all around. And we continue to look on the free agency list just for anything that might kind of stand out, but we're not really seeing anything right now. We don't have the money to make the moves for the people that we really want to, like a Tyson Rasmussen, and that will be basically it. So, next time we will be playing Game 4 of the series against Cloud Cobras. It's on to the Blood Spirits and the Coyotes after that. Have a quick look at the team leaders at the moment. Really offensively, it's all Rowan Hancock. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Leading the way there, 500 batting average. Very dominant. And on the pitching side of things, it's been rough. We've yet to see closer Brady Heigarch play. The bullpen's been pretty reasonable, though. Fast Precious, Duke Pecorino, and Warren Middleman getting the job done. A lot of concerns about that very same bullpen. And I guess the other thing would be to look out here. Maybe not really any cheap options. So again, with us not having much in the way of payroll to look at, it will be more or less talking about next season in terms of any kind of future roster moves. So I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back pretty shortly. I'm trying to step this up a little bit, and there's also going to be a Battletech campaign hitting the channel.